Welcome to another episode of Straight Out of Camera, where I talk about my film simulation recipes for the Fujifilm cameras. Today I'm talking about a recipe I title Metro Elements. Sometimes when I'm creating these recipes, my goal is to mimic a look or vibe. My goal for Metro Elements when I started was to achieve two main things. One was to apply this combination of settings that gives me a cool grainy analog vibe that I've been able to achieve with some of my other recipes. And the other goal was to have yet another versatile walk around type recipe that could work in any lighting situation. This is another one I created on my X-H1, but should work on almost any camera from the X-T2 onward. So that combination of low sharpening and high grain is something that I've been applying to a few of my recipes recently, just because I like the images that come out of that combination of settings. There's a certain texture that it gives you, especially in some of the softer areas of the image, parts of the image that are out of focus. This uses Classic Chrome as the base film simulation. Classic Chrome seems to be a film simulation I keep coming back to create recipes, but also just to shoot on a daily basis. It's reliable, it has a cool look to it. It can be used in a lot of situations, and it's on a lot of the cameras in the range, almost all of them that I could think of. This is another recipe I created that has an auto white balance setting. This is done on purpose because this makes it a really versatile recipe. It's something that you can shoot in any lighting situation and not have to worry about unwanted color cast. Sometimes these color casts can give a really cool look, but sometimes a color cast looks good on skin tone, doesn't look good on other subjects that you might be shooting. So take a look at some of my image samples. The image samples are similar to some of my other ones recently, similar settings, similar lighting, some random street photography, just to give you an idea of what this looks in an everyday type scenario. So you can find the settings for this recipe in the description below. It will also be on my blog along with all the other recipes I've created so far. So give Metro Elements a try. It's a great walk around recipe. It can be used on anything from the X-T2 on. Even if you have an X-T1 or anything older, you just take away the grain setting and match some of the other settings to the limits of the X-T1 and you'll at least get a similar vibe. So that's it for now. I appreciate all the viewers and all the subscribers I got so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. I also invite you to keep an eye on my blog. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.